Hello there, Virgo. Let's find out how they really feel about you. I'm Michele, and I want to find out if you are in a connection, situationship, like I don't know, whatever, with somebody, the masculine energy, and you're not ready to ask those words. Where is this going? How do you feel about me? Let's get a little pulse on what's going on. If you resonated with the title, that might be for you. While I'm shuffling, I want to put out a little thing saying that I do readings beyond just relationship. I also do readings that cover the whole package of purpose and your prosperity, abundance. And I put out monthly readings and mid-monthly readings. So subscribe if you love my vibe. Just getting it out there. Let's find out how they feel about you. This is good. This is good. This is a good balance of the masculine and feminine energy, giving and receiving. They see you as a very grounded, wholesome, earthly person. You know, Virgo is both of the stars and the earth at the same time. That's why they spend so much time in their head while they're working on like real material, tangible things like the details. I think that they really love the stability that they have in connection with you. That's something that they're really attracted to about you, that you're taking care of the details. They love that. Let's find out what else is going on here beyond that. Do you know that? Do you know that they feel that way about you? I want to give this a little shuffle. Is this a Libra? Like I was attracted to the scales and the image of that Six of Pentacles. I'm wondering if this is a person that's a little bit on the airy side, a little bit like they're social butterflies, and they spend a lot of time in their heads. So they need somebody to work out the material details of their lives, and they're attracted to that in you. So how else? What is it? Let's find out more. Okay, Ten of Swords. There is a little bit of a concern about vulnerability. They are afraid of being vulnerable with anyone. It's not about you. It's not something that you've done to make them be afraid of being vulnerable. They do have like a shell around them, so that like they can act like they're like in the moment, in connection with you, like they're really enjoying their time with you, but inside there's like this protective kind of, well, there's a mask. There's kind of a mask they're wearing, and inside they're very sensitive, and they're very worried about being completely vulnerable, and that's not your fault. That's something that they're carrying from previous experiences. And there's a lot of sword energy. They've had a lot of heartbreak in the past. They've had to leave relationships in the past that, made it so that they lost everything in relationships and connections in the past. And so I feel like they are not ready for a full commitment, but they are enjoying your energy. Okay? I guess I just have to leave that where it's at, but I do want to look at what's the best course of action for you. Yeah, so they like you in like a real tangible material way. There's a with the earth of the pentacles being here, there is a good sexual connection between the two of you. It's like it clicks on a mundane level. For example, when you spend the night together, you wake up at the same time, you get ready for work, and you go and you part ways, right? If you're spending the night with them or whatever. When you go on dates, everything goes smoothly. They like that. They like the stability and the smoothness, the lack of drama. They love that. And they're like, is this for real? Okay. So I'm going to stop yapping about that and look at what's the best course of action now that you know what you know, right? The reason that you sense that they're wearing a mask, that they're not being totally vulnerable with you, is because there's some heartbreak from before that they're still hanging on to. Best course of action for Virgo. There's the Nine of Wands. You got your own baggage. You got your own baggage that you're afraid to be vulnerable with. It's like, we got the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. There's a it's like being patient, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. This is a vulnerability card, either like being afraid to be vulnerable or feeling like you have your walls up in some way because you yourself have been through your own stuff, right? I think that's why you guys are attracted to each other. That's you guys have that similar vibration of being afraid to let down your guard because you're carrying a little bit of suffering kind of baggage, like I've been betrayed before kind of baggage. So you're both holding on to that, and like I'm the download, that the intuitive download that I'm getting is that this is the kind of relationship where you guys can build a life together, a strong, fertile foundation together, a drama-free connection. But you're gonna have to work really hard to crack open your vulnerability, to expose your heart, your own heart first. It's like when we're trying to level up connections with somebody. The best, we don't want to be like sitting there and waiting for them to be vulnerable and be like, they're not vulnerable with me, therefore I'm leaving, right? First we crack open our own hearts just a little bit, and then we see what their reaction is, if they're going to come in and expose themselves a little bit more because we've exposed ourselves. We're a little bit patient for a while, all right? So you both are going to have to work on opening up and being vulnerable and trusting each other more, and it's going to be a slow process. This is like definitely the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving of all of the knights. He's slow and steady, but still there's progress. So count on, if you want to build a connection with this person, count on it taking a while for things to get to like the commitment and like the deep best friend partnership that you're looking for. So it'll be a while. It's not something that you both just dive into. You both have to work up to it, but it could be something that can be lifelong and truly stable, very fruitful. I love the Pentacles, the page of the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, and the first introductory card. This is a very auspicious relationship when it comes to material gain for both of you. There's some connections when they come together that just bleed money out. They just, like, when they're together, they don't work, they don't, they're not building on their material empire, right? And materialism isn't all there is to it, but it's pretty freaking nice. It's really nice when you're in connection with someone where you can build yourselves into stability for your whole lives. And when you're in connections with someone else, it's like, it's really hot, it's really great, but you're always, nothing destroys a relationship like bad finances. It makes things really hard. It's really nice when you have money to do nice things. It's really nice when you don't have to fight over the bills. Okay? I gotta leave it there, Virgo. I'm a Virgo too. That's why I connect with this reading so well. Okay, once again, if you really enjoyed my vibe for this whole reading, I got lots of monthly readings coming up very soon. Virgo, your monthly reading should be coming in for February, should be coming in the next couple of days. So please subscribe if you want to be in the loop about that when it comes around. Love you, Virgo. Mwah! See you later.